Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome back to Direwolf20's Let's Play. This is episode 18. Today I'm just checking in first thing on my equivalent exchange room. You can see my very first piece of dark matter getting created here. Woohoo on that. And my collectors are still doing their thing with 64 redstone hanging out. And I think today I want to finish some of the work that I started yesterday on my Buildcraft room here. So I need to do a couple things today. First off, I need a way to get this oil, or this fuel here in this yellow tank, over to these engines. I'm also wanting to build another set of engines for powering some other things. Right now I have to constantly change and turn off my quarry every time I want to do something. That's not going to work for me for too long, so I need to get at least one more set of engines, maybe two. We'll see where things lead. I'm going to get started here in just a few minutes, so I'll see you then. Alright guys, before I do too much today, the first thing I want to do is grab a couple more of these basic logistics pipes and turn them into crafting pipes because I want to upgrade my auto crafting system down here. And I think I'm going to need a little bit more wood than I currently have. That should be good. So let's build ourselves some automatic crafting tables. Excellent. And head on downstairs where I'm going to have to upgrade my logistics system here. Now you can see I'm probably going to have like this big old wall covered in auto sorting tables and auto crafting and whatnot, so that should all be alright. Wonder how this chest is doing, by the way. Starting to fill. Maybe I should switch that to an alchemical chest. So I've got my sticks here, right? Let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. I'm going to add on a system, and of course I need to make my crafting pipes. There they are. And I'm going to place one right there, like that. And this should be alright to do. Let's grab my... You know what, I need some wood too. Grab my wrench here. That looks good. So I'm going to tell this guy that 1 wood becomes 4 wooden planks. And place that guy in there. And place the piece of wood in. Perfect. And now I'm also going to tell it that... Do I have everything I need? Nope. Let me go get what I need. Okay, so the next thing I want this thing to automatically craft for me is a piston. So I'm going to tell this guy that, or not a piston, I'm sorry, 1 piston, 2 wooden gears. I need another piece of wood. 3 pieces of wood and a piece of glass should come together to give me a redstone engine. And I need to get a redstone engine in order to do that. Okay, so I've got my redstone engine that I'm going to have to use, and I also grabbed myself a couple of gold gears. Because I want to do one more thing also while I'm down here. So, tell this guy that the redstone engine is the output that we should expect, and then we can place this guy down and do 2 wooden gears. I need another piston. Of course I forgot something, but hey, that's what I wanted to do with this system here. If I... Maybe I don't want it to go there. I don't know exactly where I want it. Let's do this real quick. Alright, so I'm going to run this piping over here, like so. No, I don't really want him to do that, do I? And then I'm going to put a basic logistics pipe here. So let me build one real quick. That's the reason I got those 2 diamond gears, or gold gears. This guy, I'm also going to need 1 more redstone torch. And some glass. And this way, when I'm downstairs working on this little system down here, I can easily request stuff. Sweet. So let's grab our smooth stone. Oh, of course I don't have any more smooth stone on me, but that's alright, I'll go get some in a bit. Anyway, now what I can do is while I'm hanging out down here, I can just grab this guy and say, hey, please give me a piston request. And it should float down here and create one for me. Hey, there it goes. Sweet. And I think I'm pretty low on wood up there, so I might not be able to test this guy. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so I've got redstone engine. So let's try requesting a redstone engine from the system. It might not have enough resources like I said, but who knows? Let's give it a shot. Redstone engines, where are they in this little interface? There's one. Request one, please. Oh yeah, missing glass and wood. So I'll have to remedy that, but at some point I'll be able to create redstone engines. So that's pretty neat. So I'm running over my teleport pipes here. I'm going to switch my frequency to 4. Perfect. And that's my tree farm, if you guys forgot. Now let's go check out and see if I can get my wood in here like I want. Might be able to see it. Yeah, there comes some wood. Ta-da! And we'll let that all pump into the system because I'm going to need that. Now I'm also going to need a way to get glass. And I think I know how I want to do this. Let me build the components I'm going to need to do it. Alright, for now, instead of doing what I want to do, I'm just going to throw my glass in here. And I'm going to try and request a redstone engine out of this guy. Remember, it's a requester pipe, so it's still going to work. And the request is successful. Hooray! And if we run down here, we should see all the components we need flying in. There goes some wood, there goes some glass. Regular old wood going back to make... Nice. There's the piston, and out comes the redstone engine. Hooray! Perfect. Everything I wanted to happen happened. So this neat little system is getting a bit more complex, and I should get upstairs just in time to see the redstone engine pop out. Perfect. Now, how am I for... I did run that guy, so I got some wood. I'm just going to grab 2 more redstone engines, and then I'm going to go work on my room a little bit. Alright, so it's time to get this fuel into these engines. And how am I going to do that? Well, I don't feel like building a particularly complicated system to do it, so I'm going to do it the easy way. I'm going to use teleport pipes. I'm just going to hook up some waterproof teleport pipes here like that. Oh, I'm sorry, hook up some waterproof golden pipes like that, and place down a teleport pipe. Now I can open up the interface, and I haven't used water teleport pipes for real yet, so why don't we go ahead and use frequency 1. That sounds good to me. So, and we're going to say can receive is true. Perfect. So, frequency 1 is my first row of engines. Seal that wall back up. And I'm going to go ahead and knock this wall out. And I need to place down a redstone engine. Alright, so what I want to do here is I've got some wooden transport pipes. I want to make that a wooden waterproof pipe, and then I need another water teleport pipe. That will go here like that, and this guy's going to go right here. And you might be thinking that's kind of a funny way to do it, but don't worry, I have a good reason. And I'm going to put this guy here like that, and I need some of my red alloy wires, and I'm going to need a lever. And the lever will go on this wall right here, and I'll run the red alloy wires like this. And that should do what I want it to do. Do I have any dirt on me? Seal this up. Let's see. And I'm going to set this to frequency 1 for now. And what that should do is teleport the fuel over here. Ta-da! Engine's running, and fuel's moving. That's enough fuel for now. Let's see over here. See the fuel coming in behind the scenes? And it's filling up my engines. Perfect. Now, why did I place this here? Good question. It's actually a pretty obvious one. Once I have this set of engines built, I'm going to have to do the same thing. And I want to be able to alternate between frequency 1, and I'm going to have another teleport pipe over here behind these engines being frequency 2. So let's go check that out now. So I've got 2 pistons here, and I'm just going to go ask for 1 more from my requester. Thank you. And while that's building, I'm going to make sure I have enough glass. I do. And I'm going to need 6 iron gears. So where are we at, iron gears? There you are. Going to need 6 of these guys. Request successful. And let's see what's going on over here. Oh, isn't that neat to see? All the items flowing around that need to. And then what else did I need to make? I need to make sure I have some iron. So let's just grab half a stack of that per chain. That should be cool. Hey, there's my iron gears. And I got my 3 pistons. Perfect. Now, let's build it. I am really starting to love logistics pipes. Sorry, I'm such a nerd. Alright, now let's go place down our engines. Now I'm probably going to need a few more golden pipes here, so let's build a few of them before I do go in. I should go with this many. I really need to go mining. I'm pretty low on, well, I have a decent amount of iron coming up from my quarry now, but I do need some more gold. I have some issues on resources. Perfect. And I'm going to grab myself just a bit more redstone. That should be good. Alright. Hopefully I have everything I need here to get working. Now, I think that I can only power 3, or have enough water for 3 combustion engines running at full speed with 1 pump. But I'm going to try and hook up a 2nd pump here. And, you know, get more water flowing in. So that's one of the things I'll have to do. But for now, I'm just going to lay down. I need 3 of you. And 1 of you. And I want it to be running like this. Oh. Forgot my wooden. There we go. And my wrench. Cool. Let's get under the floorboards here and start getting another pump ready. Alright, now then, to build a pump, I'm going to need another one of these iron gears, so request that please. I'm also going to need, looks like a little bit more iron than I currently have, so let's get like 10 of those guys, shall we? That should be good. And I think that's all I'll need. I might also need... Do I have any tanks in any of my chests here? I don't think I do. Alright, I'll make some tanks if I don't have any on me. So, oh no, I do have some. Good. Cool. So, I'll need to get an iron pickaxe, that iron gear, a piece of redstone, and 6 iron. Will give me the mining well. With a tank on top will get me a pump. Sweet. And I wonder if I have any buckets in this system. Thought I did. Empty buckets anywhere? Yeah, I do. Let's get all 4 of them, why not? Perfect. Because I'm going to have to fill this up with water and build myself another little water reservoir. So you can see I've already started building this area out here. And if you're really paying attention, you might notice that I've got like a water reservoir right here ready to go. So why don't I, just because I'm going to have to, turn this guy off for a moment. And I'll probably just want to break this. And what I'm going to do is just run some water straight in. So I'm basically replicating what I have here. Cool. So I've got my pump ready. Let's get the water going. There we go. Now I can just place my pump down. Looking good. And I'm going to need some more redstone engines, I think a little bit more than I currently have. Should need about 4 of them. So I'm probably going to have to go build them real quick. I think I've got, yep, 3 on me, so why don't I go request 1 more from my system here. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to build a couple... I don't have any wood on me? Goodness. Okay. And I should probably just put these buckets in here for now. Hey, there's my redstone engine. Woohoo. And where's my wood, please? There it came. Alright, let's get this guy pumping. Beautiful. Put that there. That'll get those guys going. That one there. Now all 4 should start running in a moment here once they build up enough internal power. Looking good. Whoops. Knocked this guy off. Okay, so now I've got this system moving. Let's run a little bit of liquid into this area here. And I'm going to need a good amount of golden transport liquid pipes. And that guy being there might be a little of a problem, so I'm going to have to work around him. Ta-da! Now, I've got enough for everything. Good. Looks like it's starting to get dark, so why don't I get this dirt and cover up this hole, and then I'm going to go sleep through the night. You guys won't be missing much of anything. I'll be right back. Now next I'm going to need some more red alloy wire. This stuff looks like I don't have much of it, so I'm going to request myself some copper. I'm going to just request 5 of those guys. Maybe 6. 6 might be good. And do I have enough redstone? Yeah, we'll see what happens. I believe I can use copper to make red alloy wire. At least that's what some people are starting to tell me. Let's see. Yep. 4 redstone will get me red alloy wire, I guess. Nice. Well, that's a better use for copper. I'm going to go request another bit of redstone out of my system here. $32 should be good. Maybe I'll talk to Craft about if it can, maybe pull out instead of 1 at a time, maybe, you know, a stack or something. That would be neat. If you're watching, Craft, that's my request. I may forget to message you online at some point. So once this stuff's running and done, I'll make myself a little bit more red alloy wire. I'm also going to need a lever, and I'm going to need to pretty much build up another system over here. So let's see, I've got one of you. Oops. I want to make a waterproof teleport pipe. I'm going to need a couple more pieces of gold, it looks like. Definitely going to have to get more gold at some point. And yeah, I know I can equivalent exchange it to myself. I might do that, we'll see. I need more piping waterproof too. take this stuff, and let's make it. And of course, I might as well just make a lever while I'm at it. And I'm ready to roll. So I'll go into the back here, set up my golden waterproof pipes, waterproof teleport pipe, and I'll make this guy frequency 2, and that'll be my second row of engines. Now I can just alternate the frequency on this guy. Sending it over frequency 1 will fill up the fuel on that row, and sending it over frequency 2 will fill up this row. Nice. And of course I need to do that little trick where I give some stuff some power. So let's run a wire down here like so. There we go. That should be good. So let's test it out, shall we? Place my lever down. And these guys should be getting power, but because they don't have any fuel, they're not going to run. So let's put on frequency 2, activate the fuel, and out it pumps. I'm just going to pump a little bit in there for now. Let's just set this guy to frequency 1, that way we can power a little bit of fuel production. Why not? Just want to test that it works. Oh yeah, I forgot to set this can receive to true. Little derp on my part. Let's try that again, shall we? Fuel coming in? Yes. Engines are running? Perfect. Turn you off. Everything looks good. Off there. Beautiful. So I've got a second row of engines here. And what I'm going to do with them for now is set them to frequency 4. That's going to be my forestry little guy. And I'm probably going to do more with that in the future, but for now it's a good way to get power over to my forestry when I need it. And I'm not sure I totally love how I'm got these levers all hooked up here all over the place. But we'll see. I might switch stuff around in the future. For now, I think we're in good shape, though. So, let me come back in a few moments. So, just ran over here in time to see a bunch of stuff happening. You can see I turned it on frequency 4. Getting a bunch of trees moving around. Awesome. I'm going to need to produce some more humus, right? Yeah. I'm going to have to produce more of that stuff pretty soon. And I'm probably going to have to set up a system whereby I can automatically feed humus into this. So that'll probably have to happen pretty darn soon. I might do that with logistics pipes. So, we'll see. More to come on that. And otherwise, I want to go check on my quarry real quick. So let's run over there. And pretty soon I'm going to have to get quantum leggings and boots. Maybe I'll start working on that in this episode. Episode seeming a little bit long, maybe about 25 minutes right now. So I'll probably go check that out and maybe start working on the ability to produce that quantum armor set. So how's my quarry doing? Quarry is not running, obviously, because I forgot to turn on that first row of engines again. So let's go get our little pulse guy out of my chest. And turn that first row of engines back on. Not sure how I forgot to do that, but there you go. And it's running over frequency 3, which is my quarry, which if I run back out there now, I should see my quarry moving again. Hooray it is. And here comes a good surplus of cobble. Alright, let's go see if we can start working on what we're going to need to do in order to produce some energy for me. Alright, well, I don't quite have enough time, I don't think, in this episode to do everything I'm going to need to get my quantum suit yet. Obviously, I don't have nearly enough time to get a full quantum suit, but I want to get a mass fabricator set up. But before I can do that, I really need more power in the system. Right now, I'm only producing about 10 energy units per tick throughout my whole system, and that's enough to keep my MFE about stable. The There's 6 being used here and 2 or 3 downstairs being used. So pretty much any time these systems actually start doing work, I'm losing energy, and it's hard to keep this thing filled up because I've only got 10 solar panels on the roof. So I'm going ahead and creating 10 more solar panels, and that should at least help me out. I need to get some more food soon. So let's go ahead and check it out. I went ahead and created some of the items I'm going to need ahead of time. There we go. 10 machine blocks, perfect. Also going to need some cobblestone. So I'm going to need 10 furnaces. And meanwhile, I'm going to need about 20 electronic circuits. So why don't I request 1, 2, 3 more. Oh, missing some iron. There we go. So I'll let that stuff get going while I create 2 more furnaces. So I've got my machine blocks. Now I'm going to need just a few batteries. I'm going to need some 10 of those guys. And hey, there came my electronic circuits for me. Awesome. Some more coming out as I speak. Okay, rechargeable batteries, machine block, furnace, yields a generator, still waiting on a few more electronic circuits. Here they come now. Solar panels, hooray! So that was neat. Let's go ahead and get through this night here, and I'll go put them up on my roof real quick. Alright, daytime. Let's grab our electric jetpack here, because I want to get up on my roof. And let's see here. Looking good. I might need a few more tin wires. Yeah, why don't I go get some of those guys? I believe I have them in my industrial craft chest. Yeah, I do have some tin wires. Nice. And I think I've got my electric wrench in here as well. There it is. So I don't want these guys here like this anymore, because I want to expand my system more than I already had it. Oh yeah, I built this all kinds of wrong, didn't I? Oh well. Let's just build out properly on this side, and whatever happens, happens. Get this beam back to cobble. Alright, I gotta get this jetpack off. I hate flying around with that thing. Cool. We'll get this stuff here. Maybe I should use my wrench to correct this side of it. Okay. This is how I normally make my solar flowers look. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. I think I did that correctly. And then I would expand it like so. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, looking pretty good there. Now, let's grab our energy reader, and we should be getting somewhere in the vicinity of 20 energy units per tick. Perfect. because I had 10 before and I just added 10. So now producing a bit more energy than I was. So I think even though this is becoming a little bit of a short episode, I'm going to wrap up here. I think I've got about half an hour going on so far. Yeah. So I think I'm going to wrap up here, guys. This has been Direwolf20's Let's Play. This has been episode 18. Hope you enjoyed checking it out. Take it easy.